What is up, everyone? In this video, I'm going to teach you everything you know about jungle pathing and how to counter invading junglers. So invading junglers are cheesy and dirty, and I'm going to teach you the paths to deal with them. Some examples of cheesers are Shaco, Graves, Kindred. You know, these type of champions that want to kill you in your jungle. Feels bad, but it's super easy to counter, and I'm going to teach you exactly how. So for starters, let's go for the level 2 cheesers. Level 2 cheesers are Graves, Kindred, Nilly. They like to use their range advantage early and just beat you down before you're able to unlock all your abilities at level 3. What they do is always start red, and they do buff to buff. And what they like to do is try to kill you on your Gromp. So if you start blue, you're always going to die to these kind of cheesers. So you never want to start blue against a level 2 cheesing jungler. You always want to start red, no matter what. And from red, you decide on what you want to do for pathing. It's perfectly fine to do red, Krugs, Raptors, and just get a level 3. They might do blue, you know, try to take like 1 or 2 your camps. That's fine. Or you can do 3 camps and then go directly into their jungle, because if they're cheesing you here, this entire side is completely free. And if you're here, always drop a ward around here and always use this plant over when you're going to steal their blue buff area. So that's for level 2 cheesers. You can also try buff to buff if you want to fight the level 2 cheeser. You can do red level 1 while they're doing their red. They run here, and you fight by going here and protecting your blue. This is good if you have strong priority lanes. So if your mid or top is a strong early level 2 champion, they can help you win that fight. So that's level 2 cheesers. Very easy to deal with. I don't really have problems. It's not as rare, as easy to level 2 cheese now. What you're generally going to see is level 3 cheesers. And for level 3 cheesers, there's champions that want to invade you are like Rek'sai, Shaco, Lee Sin, some really strong level 3 champions. So what you need to wonder is the most vulnerable position you are going to be in is if you start blue, right? So starting blue is always an unhealthier clear. It's harder. And if you start with a leash, the other jungler will most likely know that they top laner leashed you, and being on blue, you're going to be clearing down, right? So if you do blue, there's a few options. You can do blue, Gromp, Wolves, but never do Raptors. You want to go straight to red after this. And if you want to be extra safe, you always want to drop a ward here and then do the red. If you do this, you'll never die to level 3 cheeses. You'll see them coming. And doing red, you always want to do red first, not Raptors, when you're playing against a level 3 cheesing jungler. When I'm playing Rek'sai and I see people doing Raptors, then red, I'm just having a all-you-can-eat buffet at the red buff, right? It's not good. Go straight to your red. Ward here to be extra safe. That's if you want to start blue. But generally, what I like to do against level 3 cheesing champs is just to start red, right? Because the very best clear in the game right now for invades and cheeses is to just start your red buff and do Krugs and Raptors, right? If I know that the jungler starts red side, it's very hard to kill them on Wolves, right? Because Wolves is a very safe area, so it's generally harder to do that. But the same thing can apply. If I'm against a level 3 cheeser, if I do red Krugs Raptors, I generally like to just make sure I can sort of get the blue out of the way. I always like to do this sort of like pseudo full clear where I do blue instead of doing Wolves and Gromp. And after that, I kind of look to see what's going on, because generally your blue is where you're the most vulnerable, right? If I can clear this out, I would only have this camp and this camp left. And if I only have these camps out, I can always flash over the wall here to get out, right? It's extremely easy for me to get out. And on Gromp, it's extremely easy to run to tower and get away. But if you're blue, if you're on blue, so if I did Wolves and then I did blue, this is where a Shaco would kill you level 3 if he started red side and he was waiting for you here with a ward here. So you always, generally you have 2 options to do your 3 camps. Go straight to blue. Maybe ward here as well if you want to be extra safe. This ward is very nice to kind of spot from the right side. And then just do your blue, and you can always pull it down. Remember to always pull it into the brush to minimize chance of getting, you know, cheese. And that's how you kind of want to deal with that sort of invades. Those are like your 2 primary invades. And that's how the best way to deal with your invades. And it's really important to understand where you start is very, very important. And also lane priority can very much dictate whether you're going to get help or not. And as a jungler, you're not really going to get help. It's up to you to path more efficiently and more effectively. And if you do these paths against these junglers, I promise you, you're not going to get cheese. Well, you might be able to turn cheese, but you're never going to die like you did before. You're new man, new woman, maybe 2024. You're going to be climbing so much better. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Let me know if you want to see more stuff like this. I'll probably do a opposite video where I'll show you how to invade and how to react to invades, or not react to invades. I'll teach you how to invade and the requirements and the steps that you need to take to make sure you get a 100% kill on your invades. Good luck on the climb, guys. Good luck in your video. I'll see you guys next time.